Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you may be. My name is Derrick Gervin. I have a podcast called Derrick Gervin's As Good as It Gets on Facebook, and we do our shows every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Myself and my producer, Ricky Hampton Sr. I'm going to start breaking these games down a little bit on YouTube. Just wow, it was amazing. I watched Philadelphia and Boston, and I was drafted by the 76ers years ago to actually be the replacement for Dr. J when he was on his way out. I was a little immature at the time, so I didn't come in prepared like I should have been. But after, I got a little more mature and ended up making the NBA in 1989 with the New Jersey Nets. I had a head coach that had been a three-time champion with the Boston Celtics, Bill Fitch. So I just got to start. I'm going to start off instead of Boston. Let me start off with this Golden State. I am amazed that people expected the Golden State Warriors to win the series against the Lakers and to advance to the Western Conference Finals and win that, and then to win the NBA championship. It's like people don't understand this game. They don't somewhat understand. If you're 11-30 on the road, is that a championship team? No. I'm not talking about what you want it to be. I'm talking about reality. If you're capable of going 11-30 on the road, that means there are several things that is wrong with your team. And those aren't things that usually could be corrected within one season. 11-30. And I was laughing because at the beginning of the season, I just didn't like the way Golden State looked. And I'm talking in preseason. And then, of course, we had the Draymond Green, Jordan Poole debacle. So that really put me over the top as far as the Warriors were done this year and the dynasty was over. I got a lot of people thought I was crazy. These are the same people that think I'm crazy because I picked the Denver Nuggets this season in the preseason to win the championship. But I studied this game, and I saw a lot of flaws with the Warriors, starting with the way they handled the Jordan Poole situation. But even before then, in preseason, I thought they were too small. But once they got to the Draymond situation and Golden State took their time to act on it, they stayed quiet. I guess why they did their due diligence and figure out the best way to go public with the situation. But all the time while they're doing that, you're losing your player, Jordan Poole. You're losing him mentally because first of all, he's a young guy. He had just come into a new contract, making a lot of money. And of course, you have on the other side Draymond Green, who's been a veteran, been in the league. Well, now it's 11 years, but going into the season, it was 10 years. So you had a little dynamic situation there. They had some friction in the practice, as we all saw. We didn't see much or hear what really went on, but it was something that had festered for a while. It wasn't just a one-day thing. And I thought Pooh, he's an arrogant young man, but I thought for them to even allow Draymond to walk over there across the court like he did and no one intervened, I thought was a problem. And then to go up and bump the young man, and of course we know what happened after that. Pooh pushes him off, and then Draymond slugs him, hits him like a coward. He's about 40 pounds heavier, maybe 50 pounds heavier than Jordan Poole. I won't say 50, maybe 30, 40 pounds. But just the fact that that was allowed to happen, you got all these people, Bob Myers, general manager or player of basketball operations, whatever title you want to give him. You got Steve Kerr, the coach. You got all these assistant coaches. You got Steph Clay. You got all these players, veterans that have been around the NBA, and no one intervened before Draymond got up on the young man. So to me, that told me they were a team in turmoil and a team that, hey, I'm surprised they went as far as they did. I have to be honest. But I'm going to start coming on here every week and breaking down some of these games. I know the season is almost over, but I'm going to break down the Boston and Miami series. I'll probably do that sometime tomorrow. And then I'll probably this evening maybe break down the Lakers. I'll do it before game time, that's for sure. The Lakers and Denver Nuggets. I'm picking the Nuggets to win that series in 6. and I'll tell you why a little later. But first of all, I just wanted to bring everyone's attention to me to check me out on Facebook. Check me out on YouTube as well. Derrick Gervin's as good as it gets. I wish people would start checking out my show and subscribing to the show. Yeah, I want the show to grow. I've interviewed several great people. I've interviewed Dr. J and Julius Irving together. How many people you know have done that? I've interviewed Oscar Robertson. I've interviewed Dale Ellis. Interviewed my former teammate with New Jersey, Derek Coleman, former #1 pick. Interviewed Dick Vitale, Alvin Robertson, Jack Sikma, Mark Eaton. Can go on and on. Bob McAdoo. But wow, nothing makes me happier than dealing with the NBA. So I'm hoping you'll continue to tune in on YouTube when I break down these series. But yes, I'm welcoming you and asking you to go to YouTube. We do our shows on Thursday nights, Ricky Hampton Sr. and I. My show is called As Good as It Gets. We do our show on Thursday, usually at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And sometimes the days might fluctuate because, depending on the games, what's going on at night. But most times it's Thursdays, and I try to stick to that. But as you know, in life, sometimes things happen and you have to make adjustments. I hope everyone is staying safe out there. Hope you and your families had a great Mother's Day. And I'm sending a shout out to all you mothers and to all the dual parents, because some of these young people don't have mothers in their life, but they have fathers who are carrying both roles. So I want to support, make sure I give that support to them and thank them for what they're doing. Guardians in some cases not parents, but legal guardians or whatever I would call those parents. So just people out here that are helping the young people get to the next level. And that's what it's about. So I just want to say that I appreciate you for listening in. Hope to talk to you again soon. Hope to see you soon. Everyone have a great Monday and a great week as we move forward. Stay safe. And I'm here in Texas, so I'm going to say Viva San Antonio. Everybody have a great day.